During the last presidential election, we learned from the candidates just how important small businesses are to the economic engine of our country. In Polk County, there are several small businesses just raring to go and ready to start up. And the Polk County Small Business Assistance Center is there to help them. With us today, we have Don Decaminada, manager of the Polk County Small Business Assistance Center. Don, thank you for coming out today.
Thanks for having me.
What is it that the Central Florida Development Council Small Business Assistance Center does?
We provide startup business assistance for Polk County's small business owners. We're funded by Polk County's Board of County Commissioners to provide assistance for any business that is looking to start their business, expand, grow their business, maybe change strategies, look at some marketing possibilities. We really cover really anything that a small business owner would need to be successful here in Polk County.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, do you actually do the work for them yourselves, or?
When a client comes to the Small Business Assistance Center, the first thing we do is figure out what their need is. Are they just looking for licensing information? A lot of startup business owners are just looking to figure out how to get through starting their business legally. Do they need a Polk County business license? Do they need a city license? What kind of professional licensing do they need? And we walk through that. We get quite a few people coming in our doors for that. The second step of that is what kind of educational assistance do they need to be a successful business owner. Usually that leads to creating a business plan, looking at financing options. For businesses that are already in existence, a lot of times it's, I've kind of hit a plateau, where do I go from here? So we re-examine what their demographic is and maybe come up with some kind of a marketing strategy together. But really the onus is all on the client to do the research, do the legwork, and get out there and find out exactly what their market is. For me to tell them what to do, it's, you know, I'm not the expert in their industry. What I really say to the client is, you're the expert in your industry. We're the experts on getting your business started. So you tell me what you want to do, and I'll lead you in the right direction of figuring out if it's going to be a successful business. And sometimes people figure out that it's not going to be a successful business. They do some of the research that we have them do. They examine what the market is, what their target demographic is, and they come back and say, you know, this really isn't a good idea. And so we kind of start over, maybe redevelop their plan, but it's completely on the business owner to do that research for their business.
That's fantastic, because it really gives them ownership of what
Right.
they own.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many small businesses do you think your group helps each year? We
see up to 500 clients a year. And that's quite a bit. Some of them start their business, some of them have already been in business. The metrics on how many of them start their business isn't always realistic, because a large amount of business owners don't always stay in business. That seems kind of negative in light of everything that's going on, but what we really try to do is get in on the front end and make sure that if they have a successful business plan and the right financing, then they will be successful. We're just starting to kind of measure that in terms of where our clients are at 6 months, 1 year, and 2 years out. Typically 2 years is that marker that says a business has reached over all those hurdles and now they're going to stay in business. But the clients that we have, our phones ring off the hook. We never have a lack of clients in Polk County or people in Polk County that want to start a business, which is great, and it's very reflective of our demographic here.
That's very exciting to think about, that small businesses being such a catalyst for growth in the county as a whole.
Absolutely, and it's a big focus for in federally or nationally as well as locally. And here in Polk County, the demographic, and if you look around, we don't have a lot of big box businesses. We have a lot of small business, or what people would call mom and pop. We help the mom and pops, the startups. We help really any business that we can. We're part of the Central Florida Development Council, and the Central Florida Development Council's goal is to help recruit businesses and really lift the increase economic growth for here in Polk County, and increase our jobs here in Polk County. So what we do as a division of the Central Florida Development Council is really focus on those smaller businesses that are starting up and maybe don't have the $1.2 million capital investment. They have $10,000 or $15,000, a really good idea, and they just need someone to take them to the next level.
That's great. Now, I know that at one point your group was getting some funding from the federal government, some funding from the BOCC, but recently that you've started getting all of your funding from the BOCC. Why did that change happen?
Because of the sequestration and the money that was available to us through a federal grant, we were formerly the Small Business Development Center of Polk County. The federal grant was then eliminated, which meant that we were no longer able to have that money coming into us. And the other half of our funding came from the Board of County Commissioners. In fact, the larger amount came from the Board of County Commissioners. So when the federal grant went away, we were able to reconstruct our budget and work with the money that the Board of County Commissioners gave us. That gives us 100% ownership of our program and what we're doing, and really giving us the ability to focus on the exact demographic of Polk County. And that's something that we were kind of not able to do fully before. So this new opportunity for us is really going to mean increased service, a better service for Polk County businesses. The money from the Polk County Board of County Commissioners comes from the business license. So when business owners go out and they get their Polk County business license, that money, part of that money comes to us for funding. So we get paid by the business owners to give them assistance. So we are 100% here, and you know, business owners pay for us. So we really encourage them to come in. Let us look at your business plan. Let us kind of look at your marketing strategy, figure out, is it the right demographic? We have some tools that we can use to kind of delineate what exactly it is that they need to be focusing on and where their market is, and really help them boost their business.
That's great. Now, what would you say would be the benefits or the savings to the individual business owners or to the community as a whole from this organization, this group being in existence?
I think the number one thing is a lot of business owners go in with an idea that they are the experts in what they want to do. If I've designed a widget, I know everything about this widget, but then I want to take it to market. What are the costs involved there? A lot of business owners will kind of pie in the sky and say, I need $25,000 to start my business, but they've never really gone through and really itemized everything. They've never looked at their market. They've never really examined. A lot of business owners say, oh, I really like this retail space because it's a mile from my house, but maybe that's not where their target market is. A lot of business owners get very myopic and very focused on one train of thought, and we kind of try to say, okay, let's look at everything and put it together and try to come up with an overall plan that fits your business. Sometimes what your business is not what the market is, so we have to change that. For us, it's really an objective view of your business. So we come in and we say, that's a great idea. Here are the other components you need. The business owner then does more research. They look at their market in a little bit more depth, and sometimes in a different way. So for us, it's just an objective view for the business owner to help you become a better business owner. And that's something that the Board of County Commissioners felt was very important. Our commissioners all support the Small Business Assistance Center. And so we're going to do our best really to fulfill all those goals that we've set for ourselves and for Polk County to be a successful county, and you can get more jobs out there, and encourage people that have an idea that have wanted to be a small business owner, give them the tools to do that successfully.
Fantastic. Now, for the business owner or the potential business owner, how difficult is the process to take part in this?
For us, we try to make it as easy as possible for the business owner. So our location, our permanent location is in Bartow at the Neil Cumby Administration Building. However, every week I am in a different chamber or a different city conducting consultations. So one week I might be in Auburndale or Winter Haven. We have a full list of that on our website at www.cfdc.org of where I am from week to week. All you have to do, though, is to call and make an appointment with Karen, and she is our she is kind of the head of the front office. So she's the one that sets all the appointments and tells you where I'm at and gets people in front of me. And call her, set an appointment, and you know, we usually book about a week out. Our appointments usually last for about an hour, and from there we move forward with a plan. If it's just licensing that you need, we usually can take care of that pretty quickly. If it's a business plan, we come up with a plan, you start off, and then we meet usually every week or every other week. But really, it's just a matter of calling and making an appointment with us.
That's great. That really is. Dawn, thank you so much for coming out today and telling us about this very important program.
Thank you. And I just want to share with you, if you need to contact our office also, that number is 863-534-5915. And when you call, they can give you all the information up front that you need to schedule an appointment with me or lead you to our website, which will answer a lot of your questions.
Fantastic. So once again, remember that if you are a small business owner or someone looking to start up a small business in Polk County, the best way to get in touch with the Central Florida Development Council Small Business Assistance Center is to go to their website at www.cfdc.org. Or you can call them at 863-534-5915. That's Monday through Friday, 8 o'clock to 5 o'clock p.m. And this program is free to the public.